around student debt relief, because what I want to make sure that we understand as a community is that from reading the headlines, we would think, oh, student loan debt relief, it's over, it's dead in the water, we're not going to get it. And so I want to communicate how important it is to say that is not true. We are going to fight for student loan debt relief. We have a backup plan. We can do it. We can pursue it. We will not take no for an answer. There are sometimes in this work where, as much as there are things that we want to communicate everything publicly in real time, sometimes due to the sensitivity around situations, we're not always able to. But I can share with you all now that even in the weeks and days leading up to the ruling, I and several other members of the House of Representatives were in the White House negotiating with the Biden administration about a Plan B. We were very, very adamant in saying, if the court overturns this, we want to make sure that we don't take no for an answer and that we identify every alternative route, and that route be ready to go on day one within hours of a ruling coming down. And I'm very happy to say that we made some steps along that. If some of you may have been following, within hours of the ruling coming down, President Biden stuck to his word and he committed to pursuing a Plan B on student loan forgiveness. Now, of course, there are some differences between what we would have proposed and what he implemented, but the fact of the matter is that the most important part was that commitment to implementing a Plan B. And so I want to communicate with you all about what this is going to look like so far, and also some of what we're continuing to push on the administration to implement. So from the big debt limit fight that you all may have been hearing in the news, where Republicans held the entire US economy hostage in exchange for a whole bunch of things that even they couldn't identify, to be honest. One of those things was that they forced a restarting of the student loan payments around September 1st. So that was kind of baked in already from the debt limit deal that Republicans had forced. So what is going to happen is that, yes, student loan repayments will technically begin on September 1st. However, part of what we're doing here is that what was struck down by the Supreme Court was not what President Biden did specifically, but how he did it. He implemented student loan forgiveness through a program through a legislation known as the HEROES Act, which was during the pandemic. We have been pushing on him to use the Higher Education Act in order to forgive the student loan forgiveness. So we always felt like that should have been Plan A, but then that makes it an even better Plan B.
Good afternoon, friends. This is official. There are 3 recent changes that have been made to Social Security that you might not be aware of. Analysts say that Social Security work credits are now getting harder to earn. Some states have approved new legislation that will provide eligible households with extra benefits this summer. My dear friends, can you please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video, because I'll be going over what you need to know. Also, I will be announcing the winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway, so do stay tuned. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Millions of retired Americans rely on Social Security as their primary source of retirement income, emphasizing the significance of staying informed about its changes. Social Security reduces poverty dramatically among older adults in every state. Without Social Security, the poverty rate for those aged 65 and older would exceed 40% in 1/4 of U.S. states. But with Social Security, it is less than 10% in over 2/3 of states. The main funding source for Social Security is payroll tax revenue. Concerns arise from a decline in payroll tax revenue, which could lead to benefit cuts in just over a decade. As a baby boomer generation exits the workforce, their contributions to the system will also cease. While new workers will enter the workforce, it is expected that the number of individuals leaving the labor workforce will exceed those entering. Consequently, Social Security will need to rely on its trust funds to sustain scheduled benefits until their depletion, potentially resulting in benefit reductions. Furthermore, this year's Social Security tax imposes taxes on earnings up to $160,200 compared to the previous year's limit of $147,000. Eligibility for benefits hinges on paying into the system and accumulating 40 work credits throughout one's lifetime, with a maximum of 4 credits per year. The value of a work credit can vary from year to year, with $1,640 in earnings required this year, compared to $1,510 in 2022. Starting from the beginning of 2023, seniors on Social Security received a significant 8.7% cost of living adjustment, improving the purchasing power for many beneficiaries. However, next year's COLA is not expected to be as generous. While rampant inflation led to a substantial increase in the index last year, this year's inflation is less extreme. Therefore, seniors should anticipate a considerably lower Social Security COLA for 2024. The nonpartisan Senior Citizens League estimated a 2.7% COLA for next year. It is a significant decrease from the 8.7% in 2023. The official announcement for 2024's COLA will be made in October, as it is based on third quarter CPIW data. Dear friends, what do you think the COLA will be for 2024? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Now, in the state of Georgia, officials announced a summer food benefit for students in low-income households, for those who receive reduced price or free school meals during the past school year. The approval of EBT benefits program will provide K through 12 students in SNAP households a $120 benefit sum per student for the summer. Georgia state officials said the program was approved federally, allowing the Georgia Department of Human Services to distribute the benefits to SNAP families who are eligible. The Georgia Division of Family and Children Services will also begin issuing benefits to students within 4 weeks of a SNAP household's benefit release date. Missouri Governor Mike Parson signed legislation designed to ease a steep drop-off in public benefits that low-income Missouri residents face. The bill establishes transitional benefits for 2 public assistance programs, SNAP and the Temporary Aid for Needy Families. It also makes permanent an existing transitional benefit for the Child Care Subsidy Program. Under this new law, which goes into effect August 28, 2023, families will see benefits gradually decrease in proportion to any income hike. The legislation passed early this year with broad bipartisan support, with lawmakers acknowledging those on public benefit programs under the current system are often forced to choose between short-term needs, such as food assistance for their children, and long-term benefits, such as a job promotion. Currently, over 330,000 Missouri families receive food assistance through the SNAP program. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My dearest friends, thank you so much for being here and for being part of this community. The 2 winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Leon Chambers and Charles Wesson. Congratulations to both of you, my friends. To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message, or you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.